race. 8 laps, only 3 to the redraw. There's going to be some good cars that get left out of the redraw on this one. Green flag in the air. Katermis is on it. They'll head into turn number 1. It's going to be Katermis going to drift up high. And now Katermis gets up too high, and here comes Moscato and McGarvero. McGarvero gets to the inside of Katermis as they're going to go side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Pangrazio. Pangrazio trying to get there quick. Katermis going to lead lap number 1, but it's going to be Pangrazio up to 4th. DeWitt going to be back there in 6th behind Donald Almenkinder. And now Jeffrey Almenkinder goes around. He's going to try and keep it going, and he will. And now DeWitt gets to the inside of Donald Almenkinder. And he'll get by him, and here comes Pangrazio to the inside of Moscato. Up front, still going to be Jesse Katermis in that 2Q. And here comes Josh Pangrazio. He's got that car to the inside as he'll keep that car glued there. As now Pangrazio is going to work on the inside of the 17 of Chuck McGarvero. As it's going to be Pangrazio at the line. As McGarvero tries to keep him pinched down, he can't do that. He'll lose wholesale position. And it's going to be Josh Pangrazio up in the second. We'll see if he can run down the 2Q of Jesse Katermis. And now it gets loose right in front of Byron DeWitt as Moscato got in there too hot on the 17 of Chuck McGarvero. And he got on the brakes too hard and he went around. And that brought out the KTS Customs is there on the bottom as Jesse's picked the top. As they're going to go green right here in the Dadswell Service 24-hour towing recovery restart zone. As they're green. And Pangrazio is going to move up Katermis just a little bit. And it's going to be Pangrazio with the lead down the backstretch. And now Katermis gets into the back of Pangrazio. And Pangrazio saves it. And here comes Byron DeWitt trying to get to that redraw. DeWitt to the inside of McGarvero. As McGarvero still up high, DeWitt down low. 2 laps to go, and now DeWitt's into that redraw. And DeWitt's down low, and you don't see this too often out of the street stock guys being down low, but that's exactly where they are. White flag in the hand for Josh Pangrazio. Byron DeWitt working the back of the 2Q of Jesse Katermis as Katermis slips up the racetrack just a little bit. That's going to allow the 34 of Byron DeWitt to get underneath. Here comes Byron DeWitt. As they head into turns number 3 and 4 for the final time, Josh Pangrazio will pick up the heat race win, and second place is going to be DeWitt at the line. Katermis will take the redraw. McGarvero will finish 4th. Conte finished 5th. Moscato will be 6th. Almenkinder and Almenkinder will round out the field. Back into a street stock machine. Kenny Benucci in the 11. 8 laps, 3 to the redraw. We're green. Cummings and Lipa head in there, and Long will be on the bottom as Cummings slipped up, and that's going to allow Damian Long to get to the inside. Dennis Cummings going to lead lap number 1, but it's a hornet's nest behind him. Dennis Cummins has the high side. Damian Long to the inside. As they're going to go side by side. As now Cummins will get in front of Damian Long, and they'll slip up the racetrack. Here comes Dale Rissinger as he'll go into that 3rd spot, into that redraw spot. Dale Rissinger has that car hooked up on the bottom. Up front, still going to be side by side as Damian Long and Dennis Cummins get hooked up, and they're going to come side by side to the line. It's still going to be Dennis Cummins. And now Dennis gets a little too high and out of shape and give the spot to Damian Long, and Mike Kelly goes over, and that's going to bring out the KTS Customs yellow flag. No, he won't. Actually, the 74 Dennis Cummings will be our leader. We went to the last lap. So 74D is the leader. And they're racing. As they head into turn number 1, and now Dennis Cummings has the bottom, putting Damian Long up high. I think Dennis is going to like that bottom a lot better than what he does now. And now Lipa gets into the back of Rissinger just a little bit. He'll lay off. Trent Chamberlain working to the inside of Bobby Lipa. He's going to get up into 4th. And trouble for Mike Fellows in the 63s. He's going to head pit side. As Dennis Cummins still leading the way. Trouble for Mike Kelly again, as he's going to try and keep it going. Dennis Cummins still with the lead. Well, the top 3 have started to break away, and it's a heck of a lead here, and Trent Chamberlain's going to try and get involved. As Dennis Cummins now slips up high, white flag is in the air. Dennis Cummins trying to win his first race with that new motor underneath him. Damian Long going to try and take the outside. Dale Rissinger going to try and take the inside. They'll head down the backstretch. Those top 3 are all into the redraw right now, but they're probably thinking, take it easy. Not these 3. Checkered flag in the hand. Dennis Cummins picks up the heat race win. Damian Long will be 2nd. Dale Rissinger 3rd. Trent Chamberlain 4th. Bobby Lipa will be 5th, and Kenny Benucci will be 6th, and Mike Kelly will be 7th. And ladies and gentlemen, Valentina's fried dough is behind us, so if you want some of that great fried dough they got behind, that's always here. Usually every week they're usually here. Stop on down, get yourself some fried dough. Some of the best that you'll ever have is right back there. So stop.